little shit on a sprinkle. This thing needs to learn how to work with wet fingers. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Hi everybody, my name's Alex Napoli and this is Health by Napoli, the show where we only cook healthy food that doesn't suck. What I'm working with today is cake mix, caramel, condensed milk, heavy whipping cream. Ooh, it's so heavy. A score bar and confectioner sugar. So naturally, I'm gonna be making cake. Tomorrow we're having a bake sale at my office and I have these delicious no good food cake mixes, so I figured I would make some cake mix and then spice it up with some other fun stuff to hide the fact that it's healthy. So it's gonna be healthy on the bottom, on top, kind of like me. If you don't know no, I believe it's pronounced Kno. Kno. They are a company that makes bread and cakes and waffles, tons of different stuff, and it's all paleo, it's gluten-free, delicious, tastes great, natural, non-GMO, gluten-free, grain-free, dairy-free, peanut-free, soy-free. You know, it's not very many things. Jesus! One has chocolate chips, one doesn't. I'm just gonna mix them together. So one whole pack, two whole packs. Oops, I got a little bit excited. I'm gonna add a few more chocolate chips just to even it out. So we've got our two mixes in here, and now the weirdest thing, I mean, you've made cake boxes before. Everybody's made a box of cake. This one only wants 2 cups of water per bag. That's it. This is so weird and I don't like it. Sorry, bake sale. What happened? Whisk water and mix until, maybe I need a whisk. There's definitely still some very large lumps. I'm gonna add a little bit of vanilla. Maybe it's delicious. We'll find out in an hour. That's how long it takes to cook. Heat oven to 275 degrees Fahrenheit, which is super low. Pour into 1 8-inch cake pan or spoon into muffin cups. Bake for 40 to 50 minutes. Remove from oven, allow 10 minutes to cool. Here's a tip for your bake sale. Always use things that you can just throw away and you don't mind losing. What is happening? This is gonna be the hit of the bake sale. All right, so just generously pour your batter into your 8-inch cake pan. Maybe there's a typo on the package when they said 2 cups of water, because that seems like an aggressive amount of water. Remember that SNL skit? It was called Lowered Expectations? Lowered expectations for this super weird cake. Preheat your oven to 275 degrees. Throw these bad boys in for 50 minutes. 50 minutes on the clock. While your cakes are cooking, you can make the topping. We're gonna whip up some cream. Just cream and sugar. If you've never whipped cream before, this is gonna be exciting. As with all animal products, you wanna make sure that you're getting something organic, especially when it comes to milk. 1.5 cups. Okay, so the whole thing. Ooh, it's so heavy, this cream. But I think I need to start whipping it before I add the sugar. So if you don't have a hand mixer, you're just gonna have to do it by hand. Or just don't do it. Just say no. Just say no to whipping things by hand. If you've ever whipped cream, you know it takes a very long amount of time. So I like to put it on its side a little bit so you can get kind of more volume down the side. So now we're gonna gradually add in this sugar. It wanted 1/4 cup for the recipe. So I'll do like a heavy, it's sugar, you can't have enough. It's also whipping cream, it's not like you can mess it up. Famous last words. An immersion blender is actually a really good way to make whipped cream too. Oh yeah, take it up to max. More sugar. So you can see it's starting to thicken up. You can see kind of like the ripples happening. And it is starting to stand on its own a little bit, but it's not there yet. More sugar. This is now we're happening. All right, so now we've got what you could call stiff peaks. Is it hard enough? Yes, it is. This is like the DQ Blizzard test. Gotta taste test it. Who doesn't like whipped cream? Communists, that's so. So our last little topping for the cake is gonna be the score bar. If you don't know what a score bar is, then you missed out on your childhood because it's delicious. It's basically toffee and chocolate. You could also use a Heath bar, which I've never heard of, but is apparently a thing. So just take your bar, put it in a little baggie, and then just with something, take out all your aggression. Beautiful. So we've got our score crumbles, and now we wait. Time's up. It smells like cake, so that's promising. Safety first. Okay, so that's 50 minutes. They're still very jiggly, which makes me think they are not cooked. To test if a cake is done, take a toothpick, put it into the center. If it comes out clean, it's done. I don't know. This cake is so weird. I think it needs to cook longer. I'm gonna go like 10 more minutes. Okay, so it's about another 10 minutes. The cakes have this nice golden brown around the edges though, and they're not quite so jiggly as they were before. I think we're good. It's always good to leave your baked goods on a wire rack to dry so that cold air can get underneath too. So I'm gonna let these dry for about 10 minutes. While that's happening, the original recipe I had just had regular condensed milk, which seems super weird to me. So I'm gonna make a chocolate, because chocolate milk is always better than regular milk, right? I don't like any of the things I'm cooking with tonight. Okay, so take your condensed, ew, I'm so weirded out. What? Ugh. Take your delicious condensed milk. I bought organic because it's milk still. Ugh, that's probably plenty. Put this in the microwave for 2 minutes to get it nice and hot. So I actually think 1 minute was plenty because it's hot and it was bubbling. So I'm gonna add my chocolate chips, and then I'm just gonna let this melt for a minute or two. I had a friend who told me that she just drinks sweetened condensed milk because she likes it. What? All right, so now we have this chocolate condensed milk. 1,000 times better than regular condensed milk in my book. And back to the cakes. We're gonna poke them. If you've never heard about this poke cake, you don't watch as much internet as I do. Basically, you make holes in the cake. This is so awesome. I figured this would be good for this cake mix because I figured this cake mix would be weird AF. So, poke the cake. I don't think there's a rhyme or reason to it. You kind of want them evenly dispersed. Now we're gonna take our organic caramel sauce and just like get it in here. We want it to fill the holes with caramel. So that's an entire container of caramel. Let's spread it out into all the holes, 'cause we're in a musical in the 50s doing the caramel. I feel pretty 50s today. I got my headband. I'm baking like very femme rolls in the 1950s. Wow, that cake just souped that up, all right? So our caramel is dispersed. Now for the chocolate. Wow, 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 wow. I feel so weird about this. All right, so we're going chocolate. Chocolate milk onto the cake. I'm really glad that this won't come out before the bake sale, so nobody will know what they've purchased. You're welcome. I wonder if it's gonna take all of this too. Nothing better than super thick chocolate milk. Am I right? When I'm right, you know. Who needs more chocolate? Do you need more chocolate? Yeah, you get some more chocolate on you, and you get some more chocolate on you. And then you get some more chocolate on you. And then you get some more chocolate on you. Spread it out, spread it out. Oh, we're dripping over. This has to cool completely, so I'm gonna walk away for a good while now, because if you put the whipped cream on top of this, it's just gonna melt and be a total disaster. So let this hang out for like a good while. Step away from the cakes. All right guys, I've got my pies here. They've been in the fridge for about 30 minutes and then cooling about 30 minutes before that. My whipped cream is still pretty whipped. I'm just gonna give it a nice little fluff. You know, I'm a good fluffer. Well, that's fine. Alright, so now we're gonna take our whipping cream, divide it equally between your two cakes. Spread it out nice and nice. Get all the way to the edges. Now I think that whipping cream looks best if it's like slightly messed up. Like you don't want it to be too smooth. You want to like give it some peaks and some valleys, but you do want it to be kind of like boop, boop, boop. Nice. Now we take our little chippets that we made before, our crushed candy bar, and we're just gonna do like a nice sprinkle. Every last crumble I really just want to give myself a pie in the face. No. I gotta take it to the bake sale. But we have these two amazing pies. I have no idea what they taste like. If you want this recipe, don't. Alright guys, if you had a good time cooking with me tonight, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Until next time, I hope that this recipe has made your bake sale a little bit easier. See ya. Please don't let me down, cake. Sugar. It has a lot of that. It's very sweet. Technically, these need to sit in the fridge for another hour and get real cold. It's so sweet. It's so sickly sweet. Like, hurts my teeth. Maybe you like it. Maybe you'll enjoy this. It's so weird.
Awesome.
Well, he likes it, so maybe it's just me. I can't. I can't.